We are going to try this again. I did an update and my mic did not update, and we were broadcasting for a long time with no audio. So last night, that was for my hearing impaired friends. I hope you join. Okay, so we're good. I believe sound is back today. So we are going to get into all the things. If you guys are tuning in, I appreciate you. If you want to come up, go to Abstract. There's a link how to come up. You can go to my X page. There's probably also a link on there. If you want to come shoot the shit, you don't need to turn on your camera. If you have some alpha to bring, if you know what's going on in the space, please come share your info. We're about to get into all the things just like that. Ha! Let's go. Here we go. All right. I'm pumped today. I'm trying to stay pumped. I'm trying to stay motivated. The market is turning red. What the fuck are you going to do? It is Thursday, June 12th. We are about to be in full force summer. I don't know what that means this cycle. I really don't. We're going to get into it. I'm just happy to have audio. That's why I'm just talking and blabbing. I think I had 100 people tune in and watch me on silent mode. You got to love it. What are you going to do? You can hear that. I know you can. I know you can. And we are just going to get right into it. Fucking A, I can't believe I did the whole stream last night with no audio, and I was dropping fucking fire. Okay, so here's the rub. It's like sometimes I'll do these live shows and I know that there's fucking good moments. So I'll go download it and throw it in a CapCut and go try and find these moments. I actually did that last night. And you get into CapCut and it's just silent. Silent movies. I fucking streamed for 2 hours last night. What are you gonna do? You just gotta figure it out. You know what? The trick, it's not what happens, it's do you get back up, dust yourself off, and continue on the path? And the answer for this amigo is absolutely, as unfortunate that is for all of the people watching. If you are tuning in, God love you. Thank you. Are you watching on X, YouTube, or Abstract? Leave word in the comments. I'm not going to read them. Not one of them. Not one of them. I think the only comment that gets through is, "Hey, dude, you just streamed on mute." I was not on mute, asshole. I updated my system, and this is what I just found out. You know what? I'm not even gonna tell you what I just found out because it would become like this memeable thing because probably everybody already knows it. So we're gonna skip that little thing. But I thought the software update went through. Clearly, it did not. We don't give a shit. We'll stream on mute every day. Maybe that'll be my new thing. We're just gonna stream. Holy shit. What a day I've had. All right, I'm gonna bring you up to speed. I fucking laid out so much cheesecloth yesterday. The fabric was thick. I put down this story. I tried to fucking be inspirational. I dug deep within my soul and laid it all out on silent mode, which is awesome. You know, sometimes you just need to say shit, even if nobody's listening. I think that's what therapists do. They just tune out while you're talking and they know the rebound questions to ask when it's time for them to turn back on. It felt great yesterday to lay down this cheesecloth. Long story short, it's probably too late for that. I'll even TLDR. I have been on location since the since the 30th of April. It's June fucking 12th. So I came up to this location to check it out for a week, put in some work, decide I wanted to move forward, went back to Austin for 2 days and got back on a plane and came up here. And I have been here for 42 days. In that amount of time, the ship that we were on went aground. We thought it was total despair, but it seems the tide is rising and maybe the ship will float again. What does this mean? It means that I got brought up here by somebody that I love, and this individual may not be on the ship moving forward. So it's like this. I didn't come here for the ship. I came here for my friend. And it's like imagine having your friend call you in for a job and you decide, yeah, I would like to do this. And then all of a sudden your friend is no longer on the job site. Do you take the job? Do you seek this employment? Is there a way to do this without stepping on your friend's toes? Long and short of it, the answer is yes, there is a way to move forward and go for opportunities that are put in front of you. It's tough though. And like it's fucking been this crazy amount of back and forth with a bunch of people that I'm just getting acquainted with. But the possibilities that exist in this location where I'm currently at are better than any artist could ever imagine. So hopefully tomorrow I get some clarity on do they want me, need me to move forward? Are they going to put it on wax and give me a contract to move forward? What are they going to say? I did not plan on any of this. I planned on coming up here and building this art piece for a party in Los Angeles on June 21st. They recently canceled the June 21st event. So we were here building in a feverish pitch, moving toward this June 21st event. And then the June 21st event disappeared. And then my friend disappeared. Now I'm still up here in this equation that I didn't create, I didn't know about. I just came to build some cool shit for an event. And so much has happened in the last 40 days. It's like, holy fuck. It's like sleepless nights. I I don't know. I didn't intend on joining a startup company or a new company at this moment in time. And it's interesting. So and here's where I'm at. Like if I give you the TLDR, to me it's they are going to ask me to be uncomfortable for 6 months. Meaning they're not gonna pay me what I want. They're gonna put me in a situation that demands a ton of attention, a ton of creativity, and a ton of interaction with a community of about 300 people. And the like, it's a risk, and it's going to be a risk that probably is not well paid. It's a gamble, which is why I'm fucking gonna do it. Let's fucking go. What I'm saying is that it has been fucking wild, and I haven't had a day off. I've been processing, dealing with this stuff, trying to figure out, is there a path forward? Do I want to be involved in that path forward? Do I need to become the new person that's driving this ship? There's a huge community, but they need somebody to decipher the road forward. And I have a 30-year history of doing just that. So it's something that I didn't intend on doing. I wanted this to be just a short in out, build a giant piece of art, get well paid for it, and go back to my life in Austin. But it seems like they need help now. They need boots on the ground every single day. And why do I want to do it? Because this is a giant fucking art studio. And I will not do it unless they give me the permission to do whatever the fuck I want in this studio. In this art studio are all of these amazing tools, art sculptures, all of these deployable projects that are going to be headed out to events in the upcoming year. There is also a drum set here. I haven't played drums in 6 years. So to get to sit down at a fucking drum kit and tune it and play it and just fucking do whatever the fuck I want with it has really been fun. So I'm itching the creative side of my personality, top to bottom, across the board. I'm doing music, I'm creating art, I'm doing design, I'm working in CAD, I'm working in Rhino, I'm fucking welding, I'm doing master carpentry, I'm teaching, I'm educating, I'm doing fucking all of these wonderful things that you strive to do as an artist. And here's the rub. To me, this is the best part, is that because I'm a crypto nerd and a gaming nerd, I want to incorporate all that stuff in this community that exists, that needs help deciding where it's going to go. And it's fucking kind of cool. It's kind of cool. And it's funny. I gained a ton of experience back in the day. I worked for Saturday Night Live for about 4 years before opening up my own design studio in New York. And I don't know, working on Broadway, television, film, the fashion industry, doing multiple New York City fashion weeks, which is just as hectic as shit gets in New York. Doing large scale events from Coachella to whatever the fuck it is. This little vibe that I'm involved with now, these guys are delivering big fucking awesome projects, and they're excited about building new big awesome projects, and that's where I come in. And I have so many ideas and ways to create fire in individuals in this community. And these guys are giga chads, super smart in their own fields. And they all come to this specific place to be creative. There's an output that I'll talk about future forward once I get a contract or once I understand what I'm doing here. But for now, it's this amazing place where people want to create things that have never been done before. And I have technologists in the pool. I've got software engineer. I mean, it's fucking crazy who's in this community, who wants to get involved with creating art. And this is the other thing I was really thinking hard about this when we talk about crypto. All right, here's an example. Yesterday, I didn't like Ethereum. Then yesterday I decided I liked Ethereum. So I bought a couple $100 of Ethereum and it's down 8.5%. And what the fuck? I hated on it forever. Then I was like, all right, maybe shit's about to pump. So I bought Ethereum and it's down. Crypto is a fucking gamble. And in this community that I'm in currently, these guys are tech geniuses. And none of them, not a single person that I have spoken with gives a fuck about crypto. And these individuals are very smart. And so think of it like this. If you are really good at what you do and you have a wonderful financial stream coming in, why? If money is never going to be a problem for you for the rest of your life, are you still going to go to Vegas and gamble with the money that you have? Most people don't. If you've got a shit ton of money and a shit ton of money coming in, you're protective of that and you decide to make smart investments. And crypto has not been a smart investment. It's a fucking gamble. Here's the rub. The gamble is about to be mainstream. Period. Crypto is going to underpin fucking everything moving forward. So when I talk to these people about soulbound tokens, for example, they don't know what that is. They don't give a shit about crypto. So when I explain that there's a token that I can send to a wallet, can't be bought, sold, or traded, and that token is earned by learning how to work the CDJ decks that DJs use, or learning how to set up the Danley speakers, which is an awesome speaker setup, whatever it is. If we hold workshops and train people on these different dialects and give them a soulbound token in their wallet to say that they were here, they were part of creating this, part of the team that put it together, those soulbound tokens will have value future forward. How does it have value? So imagine this community of 300 people. And we have build days, we have creative days, we have software days, we have all of these interesting days where as a community member, you're kind of required to show up so you understand the big picture of what we're delivering. A lot of the people show up every chance they get. Some people only show up for the mandatory amount. Maybe it's 6, maybe you need to have 6 education days for the next event to be a part of it. It's a weird system. Here's what I'm getting at. These soulbound tokens. Imagine we are setting up at Coachella and we've flown in DJs from around the world to play on this art piece with the sound system, all the bells and whistles. And because this is community driven with the people who help build this software and fabricate the art and create the creation to bring it to life, it takes a lot of people. If there's an event at Coachella, and let's say the DJ says at one point in the set, and let's say during this set, there's 40,000, 50,000 people watching. And the DJ says, hey, if you have 10 soulbound tokens from this organization, which I'll mention future forward, but if you have 10 of these soulbound tokens, meaning you showed up to build, create, work, educate, all these things, we're going to give you a chance to come up and play a couple songs on the CDJs in front of the Coachella crowd. You'll have 3 minutes to do your own set. But the requirement is you have to have participated in making this happen. And it will be verifiable instantly. And when I tell these techies about that with soulbound tokens, this light goes off. That same fucking aha moment light that went off for each of us, whatever it was, whether it was reading the Bitcoin white paper, understanding NFTs, understanding artists' rights, and how decentralization can change the game, whatever fucking reason you had your aha moment. Watching intelligent tech people have that aha moment about crypto is awesome. And it's a different kind of onboarding. I'm not onboarding these people to buy Solana, to buy Bitcoin. I'm onboarding them to the technology. And instantly they're interested and the fire begins to burn. So sometimes planting the seed is super important. You don't know what kind of fruit's going to grow from the tree, but you got to fucking plant the seeds and you have to figure out who's listening and what language do they actually speak and relate to for them to think, oh, okay, maybe crypto is interesting. I don't know. You guys decide. But the rub is in the next couple days, if shit works out, I'm going to be dropping some bombs. There's going to be I'm going to be laying some shit out. And I might also lay out some opportunities for some devs or some crypto people that want to interact in a different kind of way to really bring the physical side of art and experience into the crypto world. Like token gate events, NFTs, all these things had the promise of doing it. Nobody's really delivered. And I may be on a playing field where that shit can be delivered. Like that's how big this 40 days I've put in is. These people in this group it's the smartest group of people I've ever had the opportunity to create for. And it's you know, I came up here for my friend and it's almost like he's going to have to dip out for his own reasons. And it's almost like I just inherited this art factory. I'm in like 8,000 square foot art space with just, I mean, fuck, I'm rolling around on big machinery outside. Like it's fucking a blast. I'll be taking some, I'll take you guys along as soon as I can. It's all under wraps at the moment. And I don't know how it's going to work out, right? Until you see pen to paper and contract and have that final discussion. It's been a bunch of shit up in the ether for 40 days. And I think like I only got a couple hours sleep last night just because this shit is so crazy. Trying to decide, do I want to do it? Do I need to do it? Is it worth my time? Fuck, I could be dead next year. And do I want to be in a fucking startup environment that requires just a shit ton of time, effort, and brain power? Yep, I do. I fucking absolutely do. So we're going to do it. You guys just help me decide. Welcome to Rare Bits. We are bringing chaos to clarity, noise to narrative. It is Thursday, June 12th. If you flip around June 12th and make it June 21st, that's when summer comes, and that's when shit is going to be hot as fuck. Holy moly. And, you know what? I'm just going to throw this before we get into the news because we're getting ready to get into it. And I'm not even going to, I went into it in depth last night, but my microphone wasn't working. But I am, man, there's so much I said last night regarding art and stuff, all this stuff. I want to throw one buzzword out to you: Burning Man. Burning Man. It is coming up. It happens in the desert. It is the most uncomfortable environment you have ever experienced a vacation in. It is also the most magical experience you can imagine having. The other thing about this experience is it's not easy to do. It's not easy to get there. It's expensive. It is how people end their summer, and most people would prefer to be on a beach. This is not the fucking beach. What I can tell you is the artwork on display, the creativity and the creative spirit that is alive at this event is like nothing you've ever experienced. The people, the individuals that are creating art, experiencing this art, going out to the desert, they are the people who will change the world future forward. And they've been doing it consistently. I've been going to Burning Man a long time. And when we watched LEDs become a thing and L-Wire, and all of a sudden Burning Man went from guns and flame to L-Wire LEDs and a bunch of tech nerds. And it changed the ecology of what Burning Man was. And it changed it for the better. Now it's filled with some of the most brilliant individuals on the planet. And they go to Burning Man to run around like idiots or fucking Martians or aliens, whatever their fucking fantasy is. They go do it out there. But the creative community is the best in the world. And if you do go, it will change your life, period. The people that you interact with from that event will become part of your root system moving forward in life. And the only reason I bring it up to the crypto community is because you also are on the edge. You're in the fucking you where the lines are blurred, right? That's where magic and creativity happens. But also bad shit happens. Like there's no rules. Crypto people, you are the embodiment of what Burning Man people are. Burners who go out and create their own decentralized community in the desert. And it's fucking amazing. And here's another thing that you need to know about Burning Man that a lot of people do not know. It is a place that you go, excuse me, there'll be 75,000 people there. It lasts for a week. When you get there, there is no store. You cannot buy or sell anything. 70,000 people, and there is not one single trash can anywhere. What does that mean? That means everybody's responsible for their own shit. Radical self-reliance. You bring your shit in that you want and need, and you take it out. All of it. Every fucking piece that you brought in, you return home with. You leave no trace. Like, think of like Coachella. Like, I mean, the litter, the shit everywhere. That is not what this is. This is a respected place where art community thrive and adventure is afoot. All you need to do is go outside and walk down the fucking road and adventure will take you. It's fucking magical. So, crypto people, you belong at Burning Man. And I watched Burning Man go from flames to LEDs and technology. We're about to witness Burning Man go from technology to crypto. And at the top of the show, I mentioned I'm talking to a bunch of tech nerds out here in Silicon Valley. They don't give a fuck about crypto. And they're so smart. And I'm like, why aren't you doing this? And then when I look at the charts, I know why they're not doing it, because it's fucking retarded. We're gambling at a roulette wheel. Go experience some of life and fucking go to Burning Man. Put it on your bucket list, you nerds. Holy shit. We're having a sip of IPA now. Oh, and that is just delicious. On this day in history, so a couple things happen. I always look at this stupid shit. On this day in history in 1931, Al Capone, he was indicted on 5,000 prohibition violations. So that's when they started taking Al Capone down. In 1942, a young Jewish girl named Anne Frank receives a diary for her birthday and begins to pen to paper and tell a story that chronicles one of the worst things that has ever happened in history. So, if you have not read the Anne Frank diary, it is a pretty interesting book, and I recommend it. In 1964, Nelson Mandela, he was sentenced to life in prison for sabotage in South Africa. Anything else happen? Oh, this is interesting. 2018, when Trump was previously president, he was the first sitting United States president to go over and meet Kim Jong Un, and he did that in Singapore. That is Kim Jong. I guess that was his father at the time, right? So Trump has been over to, like he wants to bring shit. What do you guys think about what's happening? Holy shit. Riots. The market, why is the market so red? Are we going to war? I was listening to somebody yesterday say that Israel and Iran are going to be starting to fucking throw rocks and stones, meaning bombs and missiles. So we'll see what happens with all that shit. So I don't know. If you know why the market is red, let me know in the comments. I'm not going to read them. Probably none of them. Okay, Bitcoin, it rejected 110. Despite all of these positive macro factors that we have going on, we're going to get into what that means. But, like, that's like my life. You go to bed thinking shit's nice, then you wake up to a shit show. Possibly the trick is don't sleep. I'm thinking about that. Bitcoin drops after falling down. We're currently at one. Oh, shit ass. We're at 104. We're going to get into numbers in a minute. Even though we had the United States-China trade deal kick off some favorable shit, meaning Bitcoin should go up. We had the May CPI numbers come in. That was a clear reminder that markets move on their own signals. The market doesn't give a fuck what your metrics are. It's going to do what the fuck it wants. All right. Okay, here's a question. I'm still not going to read the comments, but it seemed like 2 days ago, all my peeps that I brought into Bitcoin, they were all in profit. Now some of them, I had some people top blast one full Bitcoin a couple months ago, and it's back below their top blast price. So they're probably going to be calling me in the morning. Just fun phone calls to have. And they don't give a shit. They're just going to take the opportunity to give me shit. And it's nonstop. I would just like to get a break from this shit. I just want green candles. If Bitcoin's dipping, why is it dipping? How far is it going to dip? Are you DCAing? Michael Saylor says there is no such thing as top blasting Bitcoin. He says buy it every opportunity you can. He's got a lot of money, so it's different if you're the real folk and you're just trying to figure this shit out, unless you just hodl. Like, how long do we need to hodl? I don't know the answer to these questions. When is shit going to really go up? That is the question I want answered. Ethereum, it is pulling back alongside the rest of the market after touching multi-month highs. Who gives a shit? It's still down 29.5% year to date. It was down 60% year to date not too long ago. So this momentum, man, I talked about it a bunch yesterday. I don't want to talk about it again, even though I was on mute. This Ethereum shit, this momentum, I don't know. I'm still not sold that Ethereum is not Blockbuster. I think Ethereum is American Online. It is Blockbuster. It is compact computers. I don't know what. I don't think it is the juggernaut that we have believed it would be. I think the competition is too fierce. I'm just watching XRP. It's down 17% on the month, up 332 on the year. Are you guys holding XRP? When, like, fuck, are these gifts? The answer is yes. I'm gonna stay bullish. These are fucking gifts. I don't know how low it goes though. The doldrums of summer, maybe they started later than normal. They say sell in May and go away. It's fucking June 12th. Summer starts officially in 10, 11 days. What's it? No, you know what? Fuck it. Leave your comments. Not going to read them. I am staying bullish. Buy everything. Buy everything. If you like it, buy it. That's what I have to say. If you like it, buy it. Dogecoin, Sui, ADA Link, TRX, and AVAX, they are all feeling the selling pressure today after all of these individually had their own strong rallies. Everybody's back in the shit show. Donald Trump, he sticks to his pro-Bitcoin, pro-mining platform, signaling continued political support for the industry as the 2024 race heats up. That is the most ridiculous statement I have ever heard. It is no longer 2024. Ethereum's future, you know what? This is pissing me off. We're just gonna, wow. I'm at this art studio, and I'm the only one here, and it's fucking huge. And there was just a big bang, like a big bang, like I don't know, like somebody breaking concrete or popping a door hinge. Give me one sec. All right, so I did the customary yell, hello. And if you're a robber or a thief, you're not going to answer that question, are you? The answer is no. So I'm here, but I'm going to I need to keep one ear open because all right. I'm yeah, like I either got to stop and go deal with this shit or I'm just going to tune it out, which is probably what I'm going to do. And we're just going to keep going through this shit. All right. I fucking hear something now. Like I hear something, Like I have a X-Acto knife. Like that kind of, I hear something. This is the only thing that I have up here. This is fucking crazy. All right. We're just gonna keep going. Why would there be noises here? Fuck. All right. Fuck it. right, so I'm not gonna lie. This shit's a little crazy. So I definitely hear some shit. And there's only one door in this studio that I know is open, and it's the music room studio that it's connected to everything. And it's in the opposite corner of where I am. Fuck it. You know, I'm gonna keep fucking one ear open because the floor is super creaky up here. So if somebody comes up, I'll hear them. But like, I'm kind of fucking freaked out a little bit. What are you gonna do? All right, let's get into some numbers and see how bad this. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's why I'm hearing shit. It's time to drink beer. Everybody, have a sip of your favorite beverage. I feel like I'm talking softer now. Like I'm trying to hide. I don't want to be that person. What the fuck is happening? Holy moly. All right, let's just look at this. Let's just fucking soak this shit in. Everything is red, but has it been a good year for you? The answer is if you are in crypto, you are statistically down because we are all idiots. That's just statistically speaking. Crypto Gradient Fear Index is coming in at a 61. We're getting toward that bottom end of the greed zone. The color's changing. What does that mean? It's good unless it gets bad. Meaning, this bottom end of this greed zone, it means the spring is getting ready to just go kapow. Get in while you can. I'm staying bullish. Fuck it. Bitcoin dominance is coming in at 6.3. Bitcoin dominance is coming in at a 63.95%. It's in the green. ETH dominance is in the red. Do we see it just go to the shit show bottom? It was at a 5-year low recently. How much of a player will Ethereum be? Are you guys buying the noise that Ethereum is going to go ballistic? Yesterday, I talked about, I had a couple people that I know that are giga whales in Ethereum, and they were buying 18 and $25 million clips of Ethereum when it was priced around $1,700, and it started to shoot up. This was pre-Pectra upgrade. They thought it was going to be fantastical. I thought it would go up and then come back down. Like every Ethereum upgrade, it's met with this nice little fever pitch, but then it just because it doesn't do what Solana does. Long story short, when these guys were buying at that 1,700 clip mark, I was thinking it would continue to go down, and they were heavily investing, saying it is going to go up, and they were right. I still don't know if I agree with them. What do you guys think? We have Ethereum coming in at $2,511, XRP $2.12. It's up 331 fucking percent year to date, and I own none of it. BNB trading at 548. This is a magical number for BNB. That 650 mark. It's just, man, that 650 range up or down about $4 is a big number for BNB. Solana trading at 143. Dogecoin. Don't sleep on Dogecoin. There are so many wallets that hold Dogecoin because these guys are nerds. They bought into this crypto story well before you did. Trust me. The reason I bring up Doge all the time is because so many people hold this token individually, more than any other token on the planet. What does that mean? If Bitcoin decides to go parabolic, these people are not going to buy Bitcoin. They're going to buy more Dogecoin. And millions of people will be activated instantly when the green candle says it's fucking go time. And it's coming. It's fucking coming. It really is. Looking at the macro, we have the USDXY. It is green at the moment, signaling Bitcoin is going to be down at the moment. We also have gold pumping. Gold just doing its thing. Do you guys invest in gold? If you do, tell me why in the comments. Awesome. Top meme coins by market cap. We have Kaka, Eagle, Nub, Squirrel, and Pepe. How the fuck does Pepe stay in the mix? God love Pepe, even though it's down 12%. Squirrel down 56%. Holy shit. Eagle, it is slowly risen from the dust. It is up 67% in the last 24 hours. Where's the Trump coin coming in? Okay. Trump coin, $9.90. My buy zone for Trump is between $10 and $11. We are down at $9.90. There's a bunch of FUD with storyline behind it. I have not deciphered through it. I don't know if I'm going to be clipping into this, but I think Trump will push a utility button, sending this token up once again. I think he pushes the button 2 or 3 more times this presidency. What is the activation? Maybe a dinner at Mar-a-Lago. Maybe fucking people get to go golf on the Trump golf course. I don't know what it fucking is, but it's such an easy button for him to push, and I think he will. I think the buy zone, we have hit it. Watching the total market correction off of everything, right? Crypto market cap is down tremendously. It's down like 9.43%. So keep in mind, like, people leverage trading, liquidations, it fucking triples down the damage that happens to all these things when it goes south. So also when it goes up, people that are leverage betting on Bitcoin to go up, when it goes up, they're going to be making fucking so much money. It's going to send things parabolic. We have the ability to go parabolic either way. So keep that in mind. Shiba Inu, are you guys invested in that? It's number 19. Dogecoin is number 8, crypto market cap. Shiba Inu, number 19. Pepe, 27. Trump, already number 44. SPX, 69,000. It is number 56. It is up 30% in the last 7 days. Is Murad the Moses of meme coins? And is SPX going to continue to just become this new juggernaut? He's been saying it all along. Find communities. We'll see what happens. We're going to be here for it. Altcoin season is coming in and saying buy Bitcoin. It is fucking Bitcoin season. We only, man, meme coin season. Everybody, I think, was buying meme coins as a leverage trade on Bitcoin, meaning when Bitcoin goes parabolic, it will take all these meme coins in its wake and they will 2-3x what Bitcoin is going to do. That ideology is false, in my opinion. I bit into it, swallowed it, digested it, shit it out, and have decided Bitcoin is the only answer. So if you've been on Bitcoin the entire time, good for you. Stop being a dick to everybody else who is just getting into it. DEX volume coming in at $416,113 billion. We are up 7%. That is the number I like to see because we are in the middle of summer. Well, summer's just starting. But seeing DEX volume pump up is a good thing. These are good. We like this shit. NFT land, because Ethereum is doing such a whomp, right? It's dropped tremendously today. Are you guys thinking about NFTs, right? Like, I know the idea is I don't know. Some of these assets that people love, are you buying? Man, we had a skull of Lucy sell for 100 ETH. Wow. That's impressive. Little Pudgies at 1 ETH, Moonbirds 0.5. Man, I remember when Moonbirds minted. I was in Las Vegas at the time. Holy moly. Do you think Moonbirds rises back to where they're going? The other thing I'm going to say is Pudgy Penguins, right? Like, these ETH dips might be interesting if you are an NFT nerd. Pudgy Penguins, Little Pudgies. These guys just announced some sort of partnership with NASCAR. I don't know what the fuck they're going to be doing. Maybe giving away little key. Who the fuck knows? Is it a big deal? Yeah. It's traction. And Indy NASCAR, I think in the United States, that might be the number one sport, even above football, soccer, all the other sports. These NASCAR nerds, they really love that shit. Like wrestle nerds. They love that shit. if you can break into that with something that resonates on their level, yes, it becomes fucking everywhere. Every gas station, maybe every gas station a year, maybe every gas station 4 months after this NASCAR things has Pudgy Penguins things for your car everywhere. Like, that's serious traction, and Lucanets is delivering it. That's why we're streaming on Abstract, because we are a fucking fan of Lucanets and what he is putting together. You know what time it is? And this is the worst time. I'm gonna go to the other side of the art studio and check on the door because there was a big bang. And yeah, but I got this. So I'm gonna take this down there and see what the fuck is going on. I played some fun music the other night. Holy moly. There's some musicians that kind of pop in and pop out of this place that are huge established musicians, and just getting to kind of jam with people on the fly has been a lot of fun. This hopefully my day goes well tomorrow. I have a lot riding on this shit. And I like, it's so difficult when people don't want to pay you what you're worth, especially when you want to do the project or you believe in it or it's a startup, right? You agree, okay, I'll work for less than my value because I believe in where we're going. It's an investment of you. It's the biggest investment you have. It's your blood, sweat, equity. It's your precious time. Think about how you spend your time. Are you smiling? Are you creating? Are you happy? Right? Money is not all of it. Like, pull the I'm getting ready to shift gears massively because I love to create. I love to be an artist, and I would do art for free. Hopefully they can't hear that. But that's how much fun it is to create large scale art pieces that are going to travel the country, and I don't know, it's fucking awesome. So, I'm about to go wrangle with gangsters that are trying to break in. Oh, hopefully nobody's breaking in. Hopefully nobody's breaking in. If you guys tuned in, I appreciate it. I really do. Um, I have a Substack. I haven't been doing the Substack. I feel terrible about it because I'm working and doing other shit. I've been trying to capture, like, I'm not in this zone where, like, if shit goes well tomorrow, I'll be capturing some content and letting you guys know kind of what's happening here because it's fucking exciting. And there's going to be events coming up, future forward, maybe crypto events. Maybe I will try and bring some of this art specifically to crypto events and throw a party that's actually fun at a crypto event, not the shit you've been accustomed to, like a fucking party, like a party that you would experience at Coachella, like the real deal shit. And maybe we'll do it at the next Solana event or Bitcoin event. We'll see. I'm putting in the work to make that happen. And what does that mean? It means, like, tomorrow, if shit goes well, I will be able to talk about a product that we can introduce to the artistic world. And I'm going to want to talk to businesses. I want to start booking shit, big shit. So if you are throwing events, interested in creating an experience of a lifetime, get in my DMs tomorrow. And I'll either write you back or tell you that shit did not go well and I'm going back to Austin, and I'll dust myself off and come back stronger. Like, I've literally put everything on the line in the last 40 days. I haven't been home in 40 days to make this shit happen. And currently, I'm the last person here. Of everybody that came up, there's one person left, and that's me. And tomorrow, I have a phone call with the big guys, the top of the chain. And I'm super pumped. I'm also not happy because I know these guys are sharks, right? Like think of Shark Tank, right? They don't want to pay me. If they could have me do what I do for free, they would do that. So they're going to try and sweeten the pot just enough to get me to say yes. And it sucks. But it's I don't know. I don't know. Startups are really fucking risky and scary. So I'm yeah, like on this stream tonight, I decided I'm going all in. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm the last one standing. And tomorrow I find out if the analogy is tomorrow, like I got to go to bed, right? And I have shit to do tonight before tomorrow. I have to go to sleep, and it's like sleeping with a meme coin. It's no different. Like, yeah, you ever like buy a meme coin? I don't know, a couple months ago when the trenches were really fun. You buy a meme coin and you know the rule, never go to sleep with a meme coin. But maybe you had a couple beers and you're like, I fell asleep watching a movie, and you wake up in the morning and you got 100x. I've never had that happen. You got a 50x, whatever the fuck it is. That's what tomorrow's going to be for me. I either figure out if the dev rugged me, or I have some yardage and a ball in my hands, and they're saying, go run and let's see how far you can go before you get the shit tackled out of you. Either way, like I'm up for the challenge. I'm ready to take the ball. I'm ready to run with it. They just need to have it make sense. And it's fuck. What do you guys do in this situation, right? It's like any job you want to raise. You should talk to your superiors at regular intervals, whether it's 6 months, 3 months, whatever it is. Hey, how am I doing? What can I do better? I need to earn more fucking money. What do I need to do that? Just be super blatant and honest about it. I'm getting ready to go in this situation where they're dangling art and creative assets that they know I love and want to do as part of the carrot at the end of the stick. But it's not money. It's not paying my rent. It's fueling my creative juices, which is what makes me who I am. It makes me alive. So they probably know I would do the work for free. But I got like that's not fair to people, right? How do you stand up for your value and get what you're worth at your job, in your relationship, in your family? I don't care what it is. How do you stand up for yourself? Do you ask for what you're worth? Are you afraid of progress reports? Do you like delivery-based pay? You know, like think of salespeople. They only get paid when they sell. Commission's a really interesting motivator for people to fucking get to work. Life is commission. You got to get to work to get results. I've been putting in a shit ton of work the last 40 days in order to be able to sit at the table tomorrow. And if I come out of the office after sitting at the table and I'm happy, you are going to know about it on this motherfucking platform, and we're going to blow this shit up, and it's going to be fun as fuck, and I'll take you nerds along with me. I think you guys should probably go get some merchandise on my website. It helps me out. And other than that, get a final Bosu. The price is down. These guys rock. You guys stay out of trouble. That's how we do it.